There's the Curology, and I think I clipped that, and I don't know what I did with that. What's happening here? Which direction are we going?
It's me, Audra. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you enjoy chaotic, frenetic energy, you like beauty, you like horror, and a little bit of commentary thrown in between, then I suggest you go on ahead and subscribe. For the low price of $0. I will tell you a random fact about myself. And today's random fact comes directly from my random Twitter post, which is this. I used to fling myself down the stairs as a child because I wanted to be on Rescue 911. That was a thing. I just really wanted a reenactment done, and I wanted to be sitting there explaining the situation. And maybe now that I think about that, that's why I do YouTube now. Anyway, here are my socials. Thank all of you so much for all of the ats that you give me for the animals and the cutesy things and the spiders. Listen, the people who are like serving up adorable spiders, and listen, I can tell the difference between a boy and a girl spider. That's right, I can. It's the legs. Anyway, thank you all so much for doing that. All right. What are we here with today, Audra? Well, today we are here with some more soothing, relaxing ass content, which, to be frank, it's probably gonna slide into next week as well. I am just like coming up off of a really shitty depression, and I'm bringing myself back up. I know things have been rough, so I thought it'd be nice to just have like some chill ass content where we're just like relaxed. We're just doing like the least, not the most. This look I filmed in a Get Ready With Me, which unfortunately the stream was being such a pain in the ass, but I loved it. It's like very Cheshire Cat, Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, we're here today with the final part of my skincare declutter. I'm hoping it's the final part. And what we're gonna do in this is this one's gonna be long because I'm not only gonna declutter from the last little bin, but I'm also gonna go back over some of the items that I kept and see if I really do need to keep those, because listen, spoiler alert, your girl just, I ordered a lot of more shit from YesStyle. Listen, I don't wanna hear it. I am a soothe shopper. I needed soothing, and skincare soothes me. All right, now let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna be a lot less, I'm gonna still be animated, but as you can see, my voice level is gonna be more like, we're gonna relax, we're gonna chill, we're gonna bump uglies. Just kidding, we're not gonna bump uglies, that was weird. That's weird. I apologize. All right, so first up, we're gonna go ahead and start with 111 Skin. All right, this is their cryo-activating hydrogel. I am decluttering this for multiple reasons. The first of which is I should have decluttered this like a gazillion years ago, because first and foremost, one, it's old, but it is perfumed. It is so fragrant. It's unreal how much fragrance is in this. And if you're a person who doesn't like fragrance, no, it's gonna be overwhelming. And even if you do like fragrance, this literally smells like everyone at the perfumery has spritzed you with all of the scents, just like pss, 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 pss. So it's very upsetting, and honestly it's old, and some of these like water bouncy moisturizers don't ever, like, I know that a lot of them are sticky, right? Facts. But some of them don't ever get like to a point that's bearable, and my threshold is I normally wait 30 minutes at the end of my like nighttime skincare routine before I go to bed, so my face isn't sticking to the pillow, all that good stuff. This, no, it doesn't handle up on that. It is not a good friend in that regard. It just does not, it feels good, but I feel like the amount of fragrance it has far outweighs any positive properties that it may have. So I'm gonna say no to this. I'm gonna let this go. We're gonna declutter her. It's about damn time. Next up in the same vein of water creams is the Clinique Moisture Surge. Now this is actually, it's okay, but again, I have the same issue with this. I got this, I'm sure, in a beauty box. The same issue I have with this is that it never really gets to a point where I feel comfortable with my face on the pillow. Now, again, I'm gonna tell you, I know I know, they're water creams, they're bouncy, but there's like a stickiness level that I'm willing to put up with and then another one where I'm not. This one isn't particularly fragranced, but it does feel actually very nice. The reason I'm actually decluttering this one though too is because it is quite old and I can't remember exactly when I got it, but I'm just gonna give you, there's also makeup on my hand because I just finished doing a live stream, so that's a thing. But here it is, it's very emollient, it's actually very nice. It's a very nice cream, it feels good, like that's, you know, what it looks like on my hand. But it is very moisturizing. It is a moisture surge is correct. I actually did like this. The only thing, like I said, I didn't like was that I never felt like I ever got truly comfortable with the dry down level of it to where I didn't feel like my face was sticking to everything. Like that's one where I just felt like not only was my face, like both of those, not only was my face sticking to everything, but I also felt like everything that was possibly sticky was just like coming to my face. I don't know if that's possible to do that. Speaking of things sticking to my face, hello dog hair. All right. Sorry, I was disoriented for a second. Apologies. So here we go. I'm gonna pull out all of these items so that I have them at the ready to make determinations. And by the way, I'm making these determinations with these products as I'm sitting here chatting with y'all. So it's not like something that I decided before I got started. It's something where I was like, All right, so first and foremost, we're gonna go ahead and start with the Papa Recipe Eggplant Mud Cream Mask. I literally have no idea about this at all because I've never touched it. And for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. And now normally I would be like, oh, it says after opening, it's good for 12 months. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the bag that I have for my mom because me and my mother are playing a super fun game of let's step up her skincare because she wants to. So I'm gonna put that in there and see if she likes it. But for me, I've never opened it. I've never considered opening it. And that's more than enough for me to realize I've had it and I just don't. So next up, we are going to talk about, I love this. This is the OK Illuminating Serum by Chalk Chalk. Okay, listen. I really need all of you to understand the kind of joy that I have for this. When I want my face to look like my regular bare skin to look like it is glowing from the heavens, I use this. It makes my skin look brand new, youthful, young, and now in conjunction with the rest of my Korean skincare that I have, it's too much. I'm keeping this. I love this. Some of these items will be linked in the description box below. Some of them are affiliate links, some of them are not. It just depends on how quickly I could gather everything before this airs. And I said that again because I'm
the president of the YouTube.
And therefore I keep saying airs like it's television. So, I mean, it really, in effect, YouTube is becoming the new TV, so I'm not wrong. But I love this so much. The only thing is I do hate the dropper. It doesn't always work well for me, but it is, the thing is this is thick though. This is a thick serum, but it's got vitamin B3 and hyaluronic acid, and I just always look like a glowy queen. So that is staying, that's staying in my life. All right, next up. I have the Dirty Lamb Ultra Night Serum, which is for hydrating and protecting. I am actually going to go ahead and keep this one. I like this because anytime something goes really wrong with my skin, this has been very, very helpful. I like this one a lot. It doesn't have a lot of weird shit in it either. It's just 2 to 3 drops before bed. And I also like this when I've used my Face Vibe. Some of y'all are new and you don't know, but I have a face vibrator, and one day I'll show it to you. It's pretty fantastic when I'm like in the mood. It's more of a wintertime thing, not necessarily a summertime thing, but it helps just really massage my face in a way that, like, you know, if you know, you know. But I do like this. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that because I've enjoyed using it, and it's a very lovely oil. That's like a more independent brand, so that's nice. Next up, we also have another item from 111 Skin, which is their Vitamin C Brightening Booster. First of all, this is expensive as fuck for no apparent reason. I curse. So here's the thing. It's very expensive for no reason. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything. As many times as I've used this, it literally feels like it's just water. Like, I don't I don't know. And it's like you're supposed to shake it and then you apply to skin and you say, I just don't like it. And I've been using it for the longest time and I never saw any results. I didn't feel like my skin ever got brighter. I used it for so long. This is just gonna be one of those things that I throw away because I just don't feel like it works at all. Like, at all. Okay, next up we have the Dual Drop Age Defying and Deep Hydration from Vitabrid C12, I guess is the name of the company. Here's the thing. First of all, it was a tester. It was a small, not a tester, a sample. It was a sample. I used it for like a really long time, and this is another one where it was like, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. Like, it feels good. This is one of those things. Here's a fun thing about skincare. Lots of it can feel good, but be doing nothing. And this is another one of those products where it feels good, but it's doing nothing. Like, it felt good on my skin, but it did nothing. So I know I just said that like 3 times because I really needed you to understand what I'm saying. And I say that because like one of the things that I constantly talk about with my dear friend Emily is I talk about the placebo effect with skincare, which is usually the first 1 to 2 weeks you're gonna feel like whatever you're using is doing magical shit to your face especially because it feels good. It feels good. So you're gonna be like, oh my God, it's so good. And plus, however much you paid for it and all of these things, and you've read what it does. So it's going to give you like this idea that it's working, right? But usually about week 3 or 4, you start looking at your skin, you're like, it looks exactly the same. Nothing's changed. I just got overly excited by the ingredients and how they hyped it up and what I read it was supposed to do, so I assumed it was doing it. Once the placebo effect wears off, I just let go of a product. So this is one of those things where I feel like the placebo effect wore off. I'm not into it anymore. I'm good. I'm good. Your girl's good. Also, I think I figured out my camera a little bit more today and I'm feeling like that things look pretty good. Y'all tell me if it looks better than usual. All right, thank you. The next up is the Balancing Mask from Apto Skincare. This is in chlorella and green tea. Let me tell you something about Apto. A lot of the stuff that they have is actually very, very nice, but have I even opened this? I feel like it smells like, it smells like plants. Okay, that's the thing about Apto is it really does smell like the plants and it's for oily and combination skin. I can't make a decision on this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I'm gonna try it and I will come back to you with how it felt. Because a lot of the things I'm keeping, I'm gonna have to come back and talk to you about them because otherwise I did all of this for nothing and I'm an asshole. All right. All right, next up in the super fun skincare declutter is the Avant Shea Butter Rice Bran Panthenol Polydecene Age Radiance 8-Hour Radiance Renewal Sleeping Mask. Say that 17 times twice. That didn't make any sense, but I said it anyway. All right, so I should have said fast, but it's too late now. All right, so here we go. This I'm going to keep because I like it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna declutter it. Here's why. I have my Propolis sleeping mask, which I love, and I just got that from YesStyle recently. But this is a really good mask. It's very expensive, but it's really, really good. I feel like this is another one of those like ridiculously expensive masks, but I'm gonna declutter this to my mother because I think that she will enjoy it, and it did. I always woke up feeling very like, ah, when I was done. So this is something I'm going to slide into the mommy bag, and then I'm going to keep moving on with this whole thing. It was a really good mask. I woke up feeling good. I did not wake up with a breakout either, so that was a bonus. All right, we're 15 minutes into this party, and let's continue. Next up, we have the Simply Calm with Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Hydrating Overnight Mask. This is from Botanics. I'm keeping this. I really like this mask. This is one where I legitimately did think that I was having placebo effect because it really did like give me a calming sensation. And at first I was like, maybe it's because I've been drinking. And so like the next time I tried it, I wasn't drinking. And I was like, well, maybe it's just because I expect it to be calming because it says calming. And then it's like, no, it's still really good. So I like this when I'm overstressed and just need to relax and like chill out. This is the mask, and it's not super expensive either. I mean, I just really, really like this. I think it might be $20, I'm not sure, but I really, really like this one. I remember it not being super expensive because Botanics, the brand, is not particularly expensive, but I really like this because it just, I mean, it was very relaxing. You do have to watch how much you put on, because if you put on a little bit too much, you can end up with like a little bit of a start of a breakout, but otherwise I don't really have any issues with it. So I like this and I'm keeping it. My little skincare rotation thing is like so empty. It's like kind of freaking me out. I'm like, next up we have the Brighten Concentrate Oil with Kakadu Plum from Red Earth. I feel like I've had this for a really long time and I think that I might want to let it go. Like, it's only good for 6 months. I feel like I've had it for far past that. So that one's hitting the trash. So bye-bye. It was a nice oil though. I felt like it was a nice oil. I don't know that I felt like it was like doing a lot of brightening, but it just felt good on the skin. It was one of those things where I felt like it was nice on my skin. My skin felt soothed, moisturized and hydrated. And when I woke up, I felt very nice. So it is a good oil. But again, I'm gonna say this every time, it's really hard to fuck up an oil. Like, you have to be working overtime to destroy a facial oil, which, to be fair. Okay, anyways, I'm like stunned by my ability to fucking fix the camera. All right, so next up we have the Dura Medicine Advanced Skincare Weightless Face Moisturizer SPF 25. So first of all, it's only SPF 25, which I guess is fine for indoor. However, I do have my favorite one, which is the Kula SPF 50, and I don't know what 70% organic means and I don't care, but this one's fragrance free. It's classic skincare. I really like this one a ton. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this, and I'm going to declutter this one to my mother and see if she likes it. I just feel like I don't need, I mean, how many sunscreens do I actually need? I'm one person, so it's definitely not the amount that I have. I just need one. And I have the one. And I've never really tried it. I feel like I opened it to try it and then I never did. So we're just gonna let that go. All right, next up we have the Dr. Brandt 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream with Ruby Crystal Complex. I once had very good things to say about this, and I like Dr. Brandt stuff. I actually don't like this as like an eye cream. I liked it better when I kind of put it down in like my sockets, but it was better for like my dark under eye circles is what I actually liked it for. But I just feel like I need to let it go. Like, times have changed. I need to move on. And I think that I'm gonna see if my mother would like to try this, because I feel like there's enough in here for her to, but I'm just not interested in fussing with it anymore. Like, I like Dr. Brandt as a brand. It's actually one of my favorite skincare brands that I use, like, that's expensive. It's one of my favorite expensive skincare brands, I'll say it that way. But it's very nice for if you have like deep sockets and you have dark under eye circles, even though that's not what it says it's for. It worked well for me for that, and it also helped to like keep this area hydrated, and that's really all an eye cream is good for. So okay, alrighty then, now we're back up at the beginning, and what this means is I have to go back and look at some of these items and make some new determinations on if I'm going to keep them or not. So I'm looking at some of these items to make some choices here. I'm still keeping the Pure Skin Facial Cleanser because I really still do like this. I think I do. You know what though? I don't use it, and I have like so many cleansers right now. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it because I'm going to, damn it. It is almost empty and I feel like I can use this. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm actually not even gonna put it back in the rotation thing. I'm gonna, the Lazy Susan, I'm gonna put it here so that I take it into the bathroom and I start using it more. And like, you can, whatever. Next up, we have the Instant Natural Niacinamide Serum. You know what? I don't actually use this, and there's a lot in here. And I realize that I don't even think about reaching for it, even though I do like to have a niacinamide in my rotation. I figure if I really want it again, I can buy it. I'm going to go ahead and let my mother try it and see if she likes it. So I'm gonna take that out of my life because I'm realizing I'm not gonna use it. I am gonna continue to keep the Pacifica Glow Baby Booster Serum with the glycolic acid and the vitamin C because I didn't really give that one a try yet. I have not fussed with it as much as I should, so that's staying. All right, we're doing well so far. All right, next up we have the Drunk Elephant A Passioni Retinol Cream, Reboot and Smooth. It's got 1% retinol. I think I'm actually going to part with this. This I feel like is a sample size. I'm gonna part with this, see if my mother wants to try it. Again, I'm realizing that letting go is worth it. So I'm gonna let this one go because realistically speaking, I am most likely not gonna fuss with this anymore. Not because I don't like retinol or anything like that, but I have so much other skincare that I like more that I feel like the chances of me reaching for this are slim, but I do like this formula, even though it's Drunk Elephant, but I do like this formula. I like that it's basically a nice little cream that you slap onto your face and you wake up and you wash your face. It's not a huge deal. It's not stressful to use, but I'm gonna go ahead and let that go. All right, after looking through, I am down, like my skincare is down by a lot. So I'm really excited. The last thing that I'm gonna go ahead and let go of is the Dr. Brandt Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. Again, this is because I have my Propolis Mask and I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with that, and I'm sorry that the light is making it so that you can't actually see the front of it. There we go. I liked this mask. I felt like I could try to use it, but I feel like I'm just never going to actually try to come back to it. I might try it one more time tonight and see if I do change my mind, so I'm gonna set it up here, but I think realistically I'm gonna have to declutter it, but we'll find out, you know? In a month from now, we're gonna be talking about some of the stuff that I've used and reviewing it and whether or not I've liked it. So realistically speaking, we're also going to be decluttering because what I'm gonna start trying to do is every time I review some of my skincare, I'm going to have to like let go of some of the other things and realize that I have things that I like more than this other thing, and to stop holding on and hoarding skincare, which I know so many of us can do, but skincare is so relaxing. It's something that just like makes you feel good, and it's a nice feeling, especially for the end of your day or even to start your day. I like it to start my day too. I like to start my day putting on skincare and just like gently massaging my face, and I like to end my day doing the same thing. And also, you know, taking off my entire clown face is a good time. Like I like building this, I like making this, it's fun, but then when I go in and I use all my balms and all this fun stuff, it's just so wonderful. So I hope you all have enjoyed this 3-part skincare declutter. It's been a good time. I hope it was relaxing for you. I hope it was chill. And I really enjoyed this. I kind of like, you know, sometimes I like to be a little like, you know, a little chill, a little relaxed, a little less hyper. You know, I normally have a lot of energy, but for my sanity and for my safety, and just to like make sure I'm building myself up out of this depression properly, I'm gonna, you know, make sure I'm a little chill, because if I get too falsely happy, then I just sink right back in. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. And as usual, huge shout out to my patrons. Yeah. All right, thank you. Remember, it costs $0 to be kind. It's nothing, and it's really good for your soul. So until next time, deuces! That's still gotta be loud. Fuck it, yeah. This is so dumb. Why am I arranging a fucking hoodie like a weirdo? All right, here we go. I am living for this lip.